A day in the life of an ASE certified technician, an in-depth look at what it takes to multitask on a job. And you guys will see multitasking is the focus of this one right here, day in the life. Now I'm doing a transmission job right now. Normally it pays, it ranges. If I'm not mistaken, you can get one for 6 hours, you can get one for 7 hours, you can get one for 8 hours, you can get one for 10 hours. 10 hours I think are the diesels. And sometimes the diesels pays less than that, but it ranges from 6 to 10 hours depending on which transmission you get. Could be more, could be less. So I'm replacing this one, then I get stopped because the technician that replaced this turbo, my only guess is that he didn't tighten the coolant passages tight enough because it was a leak at the coolant port. He just replaced this turbo not too long ago and the coolant ports are leaking. There's nothing wrong with the turbo. There's nothing wrong with the turbo. No underboost codes, no performance issues. Got to go and replace the turbo gasket, the catalytic converter gasket, the front catalytic converter gasket. Got to replace the seals. This is an overall rebuild. If you guys didn't know this trick, instead of using a open end wrench, you can actually use a socket to tighten those passages right there. But sometimes they send these things already pre-built. And I'm glad the engineers decided on this one. Hopefully they start doing this in the future, because once you send these things already pre-built, the pipes already inside of the port that you guys see me putting this particular pipe in, sometimes they already come pre-built. These, they didn't. The port, I was able to screw in and get it in with a socket instead of having the port in and then having to fight with it with a wrench. Bounced off that job, back to the transmission job. As you guys can see, got the transmission out and, you know, ready for shipment. Bounced off that job to bounce off another job, multitasking. This is the number one skill you will need to have as a technician, multitask. Also, two service updates.